Hey there, you mean DC fans, and welcome if you are new. I am Mantis, and today we're going to get into The Flash, issue number 7. Let's go. We catch up with Wally and Grodd walking as lightning strikes behind them. Grodd is a little freaked out from the thunder, or at least that's what Wally thinks he's freaked out. But Grodd tells him it's not just a storm, and it's not just thunder, but possibly something more sinister. Grodd wants to go home. Tired of running from battles, no doubt. Wally tells him they don't have a home anymore. They're long lost vagabonds. But they could at least get out of the rain and, possibly get some food as well. Wally wondering how they were going to pay for the food, Grodd just tells him, well, they won't need any money. Walking in the gas station, Wally makes pleasantries with the clerk, asking for some free food as they don't have any money and are trying to get home. The clerk doesn't seem to have their Good Samaritan glasses on, though, saying they aren't running a charity, so no money equals no food. And then that's when Wally says, I'm sorry for what's about to happen. Wally then sprints at super speed around the store, gathering food, apologizing all along the way, until something happens. He seems to fall over and pass out, fall to the ground, dropping all the food he had collected. Seems like Wally was really running on empty. So next, we're back with Rudy. And after stumbling back into that restricted area and captured by Eleanor, Rudy is in a bad spot. He's got a bag over his head and he's about to be executed by Eleanor. But Rudy pleads for his life, although not just for his, but to live so he can help Wally. Rudy might have ended up making a deal with the devil, though, as he agrees to do anything for Eleanor to live and help Wally. After she's satisfied with his capitulation, Eleanor turns and goes on to describe, in ominous tones, no doubt, what they're actually doing there at Fort Fox. She tells him their predecessors, referring to the alien suspended in the glass tube, had found God. Might be why the project is called Project Olympus, no? Next, we see the rogues trying to track Grodd and Wally from their ship, but they're getting some interference from the massive storm outside. Finally, finding their location is actually towards the eye of the storm. Captain Cold tells Boomerang to take them in. Wally awakens at the local jail after passing out while stealing food from the gas station. The deputy, wondering why he would try to shoplift with the storm hitting the area outside, wondering why they didn't take Wally to the hospital first anyway. Like, he ends up passing out in the middle of that gas station, and their first thing is they're going to lock him up. I mean, he could have been having a health event or something like that. Well, in any event, Wally pleads his case to the deputy to let him out, but old Barney Fife isn't letting him go until he talks to his parents. All the while, the deputy starts searching through Wally's backpack, and Wally yells, "Please don't open that." He opens the bag, finding Wally's speedster suit, asking, "What the hell is this?" Wally looks on in disbelief, but not because of the suit, but because he thought Grodd would be in there. But he's not. Where could Grodd be? Mistaking a rumble as thunder, the wall explodes behind the deputy, knocking him back.
Long time no see.
Lisa says, as it seems the rogues have made it through the eye and found Wally. They seem glad to see him. Can't say the same from Wally at this point because he's not so sure if they're to save him or capture him. Either way, the trickster seems to like his outfit. Captain Boomerang gives the deputy a good right hook and his lights are out. The trickster starts to give Wally some shit, not being able to pull his quick speed escape trick there in the cage. But Wally tells him, he's too hungry and out of energy to do anything at the moment anyway. Also, that Grodd is missing. That's when Snart tells Wally that they can track Grodd. So if he plays ball and doesn't pull anything, they can all get out of there and find the monkey, to which Wally reluctantly agrees to. Snart shoots the cell bars with his cold gun to freeze them, and his sister Lisa uses her bionic legs to smash them to bits, creating a nice little exit door for Wally. They better hurry, though, as Digger lets them know that Grodd is on the move. Now suited up and getting a snack bar From the trickster, the team is outside where the weather is seems to be getting worse. Digger tracked Grodd and says he's going right towards the eye of the storm. And that's when Snart tells them all to get inside and that they would take the Prowler. Still thinking the storm is too much for even the Prowler, Digger says they need to cut their losses and dip. Wally isn't having any of that, telling him he's going to save his only friend as he speeds off towards Grodd and who knows what else. Well, Wally's made his way to the eye and is looking for Grodd, yelling his name, but then gets hit with a lightning strike, knocking him down. Grodd wasn't far off, though, as he comes to Wally and checks on his friend to see if he survived the hit. Grodd then points and says, Storm Man, Storm Man. As Wally looks up, he sees a man with a staff that can control the weather itself. Now, I'm thinking this is likely Weather Wizard. The wizard calls down another bolt and screams, I'm not going back. Confused, Wally asks, Where? Fort Fox? Are you from Project Olympus? The wizard just responds with, I won't go back there. And a lightning bolt attack flies from his staff and calls another strike that hits Wally. Trying to have a conversation with this crazy guy, Wally tells him he's from there too, and that it was Barry Allen involved, which must have triggered him because the wizard yells, Barry Allen did this to me, and sends a whirlwind of tornado at Wally and Grodd. Wally trying to plead with the wizard that Barry is dead and it was an accident. The wizard isn't having it and says there are no accidents as he hits Wally with another lightning bolt, knocking him down. Reeling from the continued attacks, Wally seeks some help from Grodd. Can't you mind zap him or something? He asks him. But Grodd is way too scared still from the storm. The wizard tells Wally, You better stay down now. But Wally continues to try and comfort Grodd, realizing he's the only one that's going to get through this for them both. Wally then realizes instead of letting the lightning hit him, wonder if he can absorb it. As the wizard again summons the electric energy to an attack, Wally lets that strike inside and he absorbs the strike, gaining immense power, and suddenly his battery is full up. Wally rushes forward, landing a powerful blow to the wizard, knocking him backwards. Now, how about you stay down? Wally screams as he lands another blow, this time the knockout punch. With the wizard defeated, Wally stands there rejuvenated next to Grodd, who utters, No more bad storm. And Wally says, No, no more bad storm. With the storm cleared out, the rest of the rogues show up, wondering what happened. Wally says he's not going back to Fort Fox. And funny thing, neither are they, which Digger seems confused at Snart's decision on that. But Cold explains that they're the weapons now. They can do and take whatever they want, in fact. They even invite Wally along. But we will have to wait till next issue to find out if he takes them up on that offer. And also what tasks Eleanor has in store for Rudy. Thanks again, guys, for sticking around through this whole video. I know we do appreciate it. And if you've made it this far, please give the video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you know when we go live. I say live. You know when we go with another video in this series of Absolute Comics, as well as other videos on Superman and Batman here coming up. So again, we really want to thank all the subscribers and guys, we do this just for fun. We don't get paid for any of this stuff. So if you guys want to comment below, if there's any other videos or any other comic issues that you'd like to see from us, just let us know down in the comments. And until next time, later.